Students, today I would like to introduce in front of you the nightingale and the rose. The nightingale and the rose. You know the meaning of nightingale? One body, right? And the rose. Nightingale and the rose. Okay? So it is a story about nightingale and the rose. What is nightingale says, what is rose did. We want to know about that. Before that, we want to know about that author. It was written by Oscar Wilde, was born in 1854 and 19, right? Was an Irish poet, Ireland poet, okay? Fiction writer, okay, story writer, and essayist, okay? Essayist, fiction writer, and poet. Oscar Wilde, 1854, was born 1854 and died in 19,000. He was a poet, fiction writer, and essayist. He is considered as an central figure of aesthetic writing and a master short story writer. He was a strange advocate of art's sake. His major plays include and even play also, one act play also written, that's the name, Women Who Know Importance, An Ideal Husband, and the Importance of Being Earnest, and the novel. Earnest, that's the novel. And the novel also written, another one, Picture of Dorian Gray. Okay, novel, short story, drama, poem, everything he is written. His name is Oscar Wilde. Is was famous Irish poet. Irish means Ireland. Okay, he wrote poems and published The Happy Prince. That was a poem, and other tales. A collection of children's stories also. The tales. Okay, children's books also. He written. Later published a collection of essays arguing the tenets of aestheticism. So, about our author, Oscar Wilde, Irish poet, essayist, dramatist, what is that, short story writer, novel writer, everything we can include it. Born in Ireland. That's about she is. Then we want to discuss about Nightingale and the Rose. It was very good story. Really, it was very heart-touching story. It should be listened very carefully, then only you get it that. So what is this caption here? That the Nightingale and the Rose, right? At some points of our life, what we realize that nature soothes us and share our pains. Do you believe that? Nature solve our problem and share our pain. Do you believe? Yes, I believe. What about you? Okay, then does nature help us when we are in trouble in or in need? Other question. That's also, do you believe that? Nature? Nature help us when we have get the problem or in needs? Read the story about nature helps man in times of need. Oh, really? A wonderful word is that nature helps a man. How? We are very anxious to know that, right? All right. How the nature helps a man? That's the story. That's the message. That's exactly content of the story. How a nature helps. How nature helps a man. This was you want to know that. How it's possible. That's why the author asked the question. Such kinds of question is that does nature help? Does nature helps whenever needy? So how here a man or a boy helped by nature? We want to know that. Shall I start the story? Watch it very carefully. Very interesting. very heartbreaking. So you want to listen very carefully. Sorry, right? She said that she would dance with me if I brought her red rose. This is a entire speech is here used first in that. She said that one of a girl, said that she would dance with me. Here, me is the boy. Okay, if I brought her a red rose. Yes, a boy had a lover. That is this girl. That girl said that, or girl said to the boy that if you give a red rose to me, I will dance with you. Oh, here is a says about the lovers talking. Cried the young student. Oh, this is a boy, young student, cried. Cried mean here very sadly say that, not loudly cry, sadly say that. What is the boy said? The student said. This is student said. That is, she said that she would dance with me if I brought her red rose. A student had a lover, and if the students gave red rose to her lover, I mean girl, then the girl will dance with this student. So he said sadly, because why? There is no red rose. So that is why he very painfully said these words. But in all my garden, there is no red rose. I didn't see any red rose in our garden. So what I will do? Lover, always painful. So what I will do? The students is thinking. What is students in this? Students want, the young boy student want to dance with his lover. Why? The lover, that means the girl lover said that I want red rose. Then only I will dance with you. That is the problem of our young student here. And moreover, there is no red rose in the garden also. That is why he is cried. That means he is painfully said himself. Okay, you understood the first line, first paragraph? Okay. What is the problem of the boy? Your question is there. Okay, why does the young man think that his life is wretched? That's we want to discuss later. The first question is come afterwards. Okay, the first paragraph is said it. What's the lady needed? Lady lover needed? Red rose. What the young students needed? He want to dance with his lover. Then what is the problem? There is no red rose. So the young student is too much sad, disappointment because of there is no red rose. If there is red rose, he will give this red rose to his lady lover and dance with her. So now it is not possible because there is no red rose. Okay, that's about the lover's attitude here shown. The rose is very important, for it's a symbol of love, is it? Right, okay. Anyway, here not all rose, the red rose is very important. It says by, or author itself says it's a symbol of lover. Okay, now lady lover need red rose. It will give by the young boy student. But there is no red rose in the garden. Right, fine. Okay, next paragraph. Well, from her nest in the oak tree, the nightingale heard him. Okay. While these words said by the young boy students, young student, no, from this near the oak tree, oak mara, yeah, oak tree. He said himself these words. What is the word? She said that, like that words. He said by the young student while he is sitting in the oak tree. There was in that tree, it's a long oak tree. In that long, thick oak tree, there was a nightingale is stayed there. So nightingale is heard these words. What word? She said that she would dance with me if I brought her red rose. These words, this cry of this young student heard by the nightingale. Where is nightingale staying? That means the boy is sitting under the tree, oak tree, and in oak tree there is a top, there is a nest, could. In that nest, there was a nightingale, a beautiful nightingale. Nightingale now heard this word, okay, and she looked out through the leaves and wondered. So nightingale heard it, and she looked through the leaves and wondered. Oh, he wondered about the pain situation of a lover. Who is wondered? Nightingale. Why Nightingale wondered? Nightingale understood the pathetic condition of a lover. Who is a lover here? The young student. How Nightingale got this news? The Nightingale got this news because the boy cried these words while he is sitting under the oak tree. In the same oak tree, our Nightingale is stayed because it's a big leaf tree. Is the oak tree, and in the top there is a nest. In that nest, or in this house, here our nightingale is stayed. Now a nightingale is too wondered. Why? Lover is the light kind of that kind of mind. Okay, see. There comes. Okay, well, the third paragraph. We are going to third paragraph. Listen carefully. Very interesting, is it? Yeah. No, red roses, oh my God, and he cried, and his beautiful eyes filled with tears. Whose eyes are now filled with tears? The lover, young student, eyes was filled with fear. Why? Because there is no red rose in the garden. Ah, on what little things does happiness depends. Very small thing is that, but it is very strange. I have read all these wise men have written. Yes, I have written so many books. Wise man, very clever man written in the book. And all the secrets of philosophy are mine. The philosophy books also I read. I know some of the philosophy also. Yet for what want of a red rose is my okay. Want of a red rose is my life made rich. Sorry, that is not that. Yet for what want of a her red rose she will dance with me till dawn. Sorry, that is not. This is exactly, is it? Yet the want of a red rose is my life made rich. But I read so many philosophical books. I know some of the clever sayings, but a red rose, this is a big thing according to me. That is because of the red rose, my life is wretched. My life is destroyed. Wretched means destroyed, collapsed. So I heard more things have. I written so many things from philosophical books, and I got from so many things from philosophical books, and clever man saying so many gifts and items. But this red rose is very dangerous to me, and it is impossible to me because there is no red rose. So my life is stretched. How can I face to my lover? How can I dance with my lover? What will she think about me? I want to be an exact lover. If I want to be exact lover, I dance with her. I should give what? A red rose to her. This is not possible. So my life is wretched. Who said it? Young students said this. Okay, it's a word is said either. And what is this next paragraph that comes out here? Here at least this true lover, said the nightingale. Nightingale is hearing all these words and activities of the young student because he is sitting and saying and crying under this oak tree. So in the oak tree, who's now staying? Our beloved Nightingale. Nightingale now heard about the sound of this boy and his activities, his painful face, everything is looked by our Nightingale. And Nightingale said that, oh, here is the last of a true lover. Oh, what a lover is this! Lover is such kinds of pain. Lover job is not easy. Love is mad. Somebody said it. Is it? Love is danger. Somebody said it. Now I understood. Who said it? Nightingale himself said it. Because of the pathetic condition of young student. Night after night have I sung of him, though I know him not. Yeah. I told his stories to the stars, and now I see him. His hair is dark as the heathenic blossom, and his lips are red as the rose of the desire. But passion has made his face like a pale ivory, and sorrow has to set her seal upon his brow. So here, Nightingale explained the character sketch of young student, young lover. What is the character sketch of young student here? Nightingale said it. His hair is dark. The young student hair is dark as the heathenic blossom. Heathenic blossom is one of the plants, one of the tree plant is there. Blossom is flower is there. And his lips are red. Yeah. As the rose of his desire. Just like his desire. His lips also same color of what is it? Red. But passion has made his face like pale ivory. But his interest now, his face is fading. Fade, pale means fade. Ivory, Yeah. And sorrow set her seal upon his brow. And sorrow means disappointment. Sorrow comes out because of it. That is why his brow putting up is not attractive now. That means his face is now very dull. Why his face is became dull? Because he's worried about his lover, worried about red rose. That is why his face and everything, his activities, everything is now dulling. And it is so by our Nightingale. Right, next one. The princess gave a ball tomorrow night. There is a The princess gave ball tomorrow night. Tomorrow night there is a ballroom in dance room. Ballroom here, dance room. There is a dance function is there tomorrow night. So at that time, the young student should give the red rose to her lover while the dancing time, because she also the member of a dancing team. Murmured the young student, and my love will be of the company. Like company means like the dancing team. If I bring her a red rose, what happened? She will dance with me till dawn. Till dawn means till the morning. Maybe night is the function, up to dawn, up to the morning. She will dance with me. When the young student will give the red rose to her, then only she will participate in the competition, function, and dance with him up to the morning. But there is no red rose in my garden, so I shall sit lonely, and she will pass me by. Then she think about the dancing function. Maybe if I have no red rose, she will never mind. She will have no head of me. Yes, never mind. Never face to me. Never look, never smile. And my heart will break. If my lover never smile to me, my heart will break. And if my lover doesn't look me, or didn't look, will never look me, my heart will break. So definitely I want a red rose. So this young student or young lover is too much worry, and it is all seen by our Nightingale. So what happened next? Is the lover get it? Will get this? Is young student will get the lover? Is it nightingale helps the student? Where will they get the red rose? Will the red rose will get? These are the questions comes out. So let us see the next paragraph, right? Well, here indeed is a true lover, said the nightingale. Nightingale understood. Nightingale see all the worries of the boy, I mean this young student. Then he said that this is a mad lover. I saw one mad lover here. This is a true love, said the nightingale. What I sing of, he suffers. What it is joy to me, to him is pain. Okay. So nightingales always sing. That time he is sitting and suffer too much. What is a joy to me, to him is pain. When I get joy, but that young student is still pain. If I am happy, that young student is not happy. Who said it? Nightingale. Okay. What is the young student needed? The young student is no needed gold or silver, not rupees or coins, not any other gift. Only one gift. That one, that is our red rose. Okay. The musician will sit in the gallery. So what will happen? That means think about the function. Musician will sit at the gallery. That means the stage, on the stage gallery. Said the young student, and they play upon their stringed instruments. That means they play upon the guitar, violin, jazz, everything, tabla, etc. String means use the instrument. And now my love will dance to this sound of the harp and the violin. As per the sounds, as per the music, my lover will dance. He buried his face in his hands and wept. At that time, when she thinking again and again, the function will get tomorrow, but this he thinking now, and the young student too became crying loudly because he couldn't face his lover without red rose. So he thinking more and more about this situation, functions. So his face is too dull and pain. His brow is also not in good way, and is little bit cry, and all it was noted by who? Our nightingale. He buried his face in his hands and wept. That means we know that if we have to alone cry, we have used our hands put on the head, and we are sitting in different shape and wept means cried. Now the pathetic condition of this young student we can see, and nightingale also seen here. Nightingale don't know what I will do. Okay. Why is he weeping? That means crying. Asked it green lizard. The lizard is the, yeah. As he ran past him with his tail in the air. Lizard? What is that? Palli or like that one. That means here exactly owned. Owned? Yeah. The big one. Different from that one. The lizard is here. Owned. Okay. The lizard is also asked, little green lizard is also asked, why is green? That lizard also staying in the oak tree. And the lizard also asked to nightingale, why this boy is crying? This young man is crying. Young student is crying. See the picture? The young student sitting under the oak tree. There is a picture about a nightingale on the top of the oak tree. And here is the situation is see. Lizard also commanding. Lizard also understood the pathetic situation of the young student. Then ask the question to nightingale. And what is nightingale say that? Why is the tail in there. Okay, why? Indeed, whispered a daisy to his neighbor in a soft, low voice. The daisy flower also, daisy tree, daisy plant also, the flower also asked, why this young student is crying. Who was asking? Lizard also asking, daisy also. Daisy means here tree. Okay, small tree, daisy tree. Okay. The nightingale said that he was weeping for red rose. The nightingale answered to lizard and daisy. What is that? He know you want red rose. What will we do? There is no red rose. Then lizard and daisy tree also too much worry. Why indeed? That means whispered a daisy to his neighbor in a soft low voice. Daisy tree also near this oak tree. The neighbor said that he was weeping for red rose. Okay. For a red rose, they cried. They means here, lizard and daisy tree. How very ridiculous. It is very ridiculous for a red rose. One is crying loudly, madly. What is this? Ridiculous, nonsense, foolish. And the little lizard laughed outright. That means when this answer get by little lizard from nightingale, this young student cried because of the red rose. Then lizard is laugh loudly, okay, uncontrollably. Outright means uncontrollably. For a red rose, he is crying and worrying and what is this? What is situation is that? No, this nonsense, he said it. Who? Lizard said it. But everybody think that the lovers' activities are mad, isn't it? If lover give a rose, like lover give a gift, or lover give something to her love, everybody think that that is mad, that is ridiculous, that is fool and everything. But actual lover, his mind is very different from others. Lover can easily understood another lover, is it? Maybe, right? Okay. So here, nightingale, the lizard couldn't understand the situation of the young student, but nightingale could understand. Right, the situation is very serious is now, is it? Okay. Then what is that? But the nightingale understood the secrets of the student's sorrow. Yes, nightingale only understood. And she sat silent in an oak tree and thought about the mystery of love. Now, nightingale understood the secrets of this young man's problem. And nightingale now thought, is a lover is such kinds of, is he cried? Is he pain? Is he trouble? Is he mad? Such kinds of thinking. That is the mystery of love. Oh, love, what a love you are. Who said it? Nightingale now understood the importance of love, understood the taste of love, understood the feelings of love, understood the smell and touch of love. Right. So, what happened next? So, up to that, we want to discuss is fine. Okay. I think after we will continue this, but we want to know about some of the important. What is the title of our story? The Nightingale and the Rose. What is the caption? You must be know that. A nature will soothe means here remove our sadness. That means natural object can try to remove our sorrows. This is a does nature help us when we are in trouble, when we are in needy. Nature soothe us. That means we are that means make relief. Soothe means here relief us and shares our pain. Is it nature shares our pain? Here is nature that is in the way of nightingale share the pain of our young student. The nature will soothe and we give relief to this young student. Let us we have seen now next. And at the same time, nature is help while we are in trouble. A brilliant work of our Oscar Wilde here. Brilliant, really brilliant. work is, we can understand through these writings. Did you feel it? Yes, it's a brilliant work, is it? It is a, we can say that it is a inseparable, nature is inseparable part of human life. Without nature, we can't live. It's again it is said by, it's underlined the words, right? So that's very important. We will see you to next class. Right. Thank you very much. Take care.